welcome to my vlog.
Wow, yeah. Shadow Palm Cemetery, it's a party up in here. Show 'em love. Yeah. Get in on the vibe, just subscribe. Whoa!
Well, I couldn't resist it. Wound up going back to Walgreens today. Why, Walter, what did you get? Well, my son was with me, so I got these little shrunken heads, 2 for $5. Not sure how they're going to fit into the haunt. I'll probably put them on a table, you know, next to the, I'll do a setup with like a table with the vampire killing kit and some candles and a skull and then maybe these guys. I don't know, not sure, but I had to get them because my son was just saying, you know, that zombie heads, we gotta get zombie heads, so I couldn't say no. And then the other thing, the reason I stopped there in the first place was I was so pleased with the way the bone chandelier came out that I decided that I was going to make bone wall sconces. So what I'm going to do, so I bought a couple more bags of bones here, and as you can see, and I've got all the bones left over from making the chandelier. So I've got a lot of bones there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of those bones and I'm going to make a wall sconce. And how I'm going to make it is it's going to be very much like this. If you picture like this, cut in half. So what it's going to do is I'm going to have a femur come out, and the wall would be like here. So it's going to be a femur, wall, and then this coming up, and then the skull with the candle on it. So it'll stick out from the wall. So it'll be sort of like something like this. So it'll be sort of like that with another one coming up and then the skull there, and it'll hang on the wall like that. And what I'm going to do is, let me show you where I'm going to do it. Outside here on the entryway, this is where I'm going to have the chandelier and the setup. So I think what I'll do is up there I'll have the chandelier hanging. I'll have a sconce on that wall, and then I'll probably set up a table here where I'll have the skull and the vampire killing kit and a couple candles and maybe the shrunken heads, and then I'll do something over here that I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And then this part of the house, the main front yard, will be the main cemetery, like last year, similar to last year as far as the placement. And then, although the cemetery will be completely different, but the, you know, where the fence and all is will be pretty much the same. And then over on this side, I'm going to move the cars, and over on this side will be the pirate graveyard. So that's the plan right now. So anyway, I'll sand down those bones again like I did before, because that worked really well. They looked good. One thing I learned, though, they actually are pretty decent coloring on them. So I was going to dry brush them. But last week when I was doing the chandelier, I learned something, a very important lesson. I suck at dry brushing. Really suck at it. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do the same thing I did with the chandelier, and that's leave the color, just sand it down on the sides, and that'll do. And then, you know, with the wax and all that, the dripping wax and whatnot. So anyway, that's my plan. I think I'm going to do that this weekend. Take care of that, build those 2 sconces. I kind of think that'll look really neat with the 2 sconces and then the chandelier in the middle. I'm also going to work on my Pepper's Ghost this weekend. I'm going to test that out. I don't know if I'll wait till the weekend to test it out. I'm probably going to test it out during the week, so I can kind of design and build how I'm going to hide the glass and whatnot on the weekend. What I'm going to do is I'm going to film myself from the waist up, like acting like I'm crawling out of a grave, but I'll have, you know, a mask on or a costume or some sort of thing with the black background behind me. And then I'll throw it on the computer and crop it down so it's only half, so it'll look like I'm half in the ground, coming out of the ground, but as a ghost, you know, because you'll be able to see through me, you know, hence the Pepper's Ghost. And so I'll test that probably this week in the evenings, just to see what size I need and how it's going to work with the video, and then I'll figure out whether I'll test it with my projector And if that works, then I'll buy another one of those cheapo projectors. If not, then I'll have to figure out another way to do it, because I don't have a place for a television screen or a computer monitor that's big enough to pull that off. So if I do projection, so I was thinking I'd have a large tombstone, and then behind it have a piece of white foam to act as a screen. Then behind another tombstone have the projector, and then have the glass, at the 45-degree angle between the two, to show, so it bounces off and then will reflect on the glass, typical Pepper's Ghost. But just the only thing is the logistics between the tombstones and hiding the projector and hiding the what's going to be the makeshift screen and the size of the glass and how it's going to work. So I'll probably test that out, like I said, this week, and then hopefully build it this weekend. We'll see. Okay, well, I think that's about it. Just a short one today. Not too much to say. Also, I didn't get many responses on the game. If you guys have tried it, please let me know. If it ran okay on your computer or if it ran slow or anything like that. Just leave me a quick comment so I know if I need to build it slower next time if I build one or whatever. Because I know it ran well on some machines, but some it ran slow on. So just if you could just give me a heads up, you liked it, you hated it, or you didn't download it, whatever. Okay, so that's about it, and I'll talk to you guys later, and have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Later, dude. Thanks for watching.